Guy of NBA 2. Boston, New York ran Saturday nights. Madison Square Garden. Sprewell, Latrell Sprewell drives. There's Marcus Camby cleaning up for his teammate. More from Camby in the second half. Look at this smooth lay-in, part of a 21-19 rebound nights. Fourth quarter, here come the Celts. Paul Pierce drives, misses, but tips it back in. Pierce had 28 points, game tied. Then the Celtics pull away. Antoine Walker drives in, gets the hoop and the foul. Second time this season.
Another big game. 24 as he's coming off that foot injury. His buddy, Kobe Bryant, on his way to a monster game. Later the second, Shaq in a giving mood. Back to Kobe, and a reverse. 5-point Laker lead. Carter gets the loose ball, and then watch this. Air Canada taking off. He had 24 for Toronto. LA led by 6 at the half, and then Kobe takes over. Working on Vince. Nice jumper there. Kobe with a game-high 31. LA wins its 4th straight. It was easy, a 20-point win in Canada. Now, some Saturday NBA scores.
9 finals as San Antonio took on New York. The Spurs finding it hard to contain Marcus Camby. He had 21 points and 22 rebounds. Later, it's Tim Duncan to Parker, and then David Robinson misses the shot. But check out Parker again, who comes from out of bounds to get the hoop. Knicks on the fast break. They lose it, though. Sprewell finding it hard, and back come the Spurs. There's the three-pointer. No problem for Steve Smith. Spurs go up by 9. Knicks get back in the game. Camby gets his revenge with a block right there, and then Sprewell hits the high-arching shot off the glass right here. Unbelievable shot. The Knicks on the 9-0 run. They're within 4, but the Spurs and the Knicks come back. Less than a minute to go. Bruce Bowen has got the 3, and the Spurs have got the win. They win it by 11. Cliff's getting some presents from the Sixers. Sixers got a great night from Allen Iverson. Here he is on the break. The pass to Matt Harpring. Iverson did it all on the night as he got his first career triple-double. Now the Clippers tried to stay in it. Darius Miles with a huge slam. But the Sixers stopped the run. Allen Iverson to the basket, gets the lay-in and the foul. Sixers still up big. Iverson with a mean crossover on Jeff McInnes and then hits the jumper. That's a reason for a grin. And a historical moment in the fourth quarter. I told you about it. Allen Iverson with the rebound and the assist. That makes the triple-double, and it's surprising that it's the first in his career. The Sixers win easily, 116-92. And now here are all the winners and losers from the NBA late fourth quarter. Ruben Patterson with a pass, but it turns into a hoop when it hits the head of Bimbo Coles. That's a deuce for the Blazers. As if they needed any help on the night, they blew out the Cavs. We can call it an own field goal, I guess.
30,000 career points on Tuesday before the Wizards played host to the Los Angeles Clippers. Clips took control of the game early on, and then before halftime, Jordan took control of his team. Pulling up just inside the three-point range for the jumper. He had 18 points, but the Clippers led at halftime. Second half, they're on their way back, or at least trying to inch their way back. Part of a 10-3 run. Darius Miles with the finish, but the Wiz will finish this one off 96-88, the final.
Dallas on NBA for criticizing league officials, so he was a bit more subdued in the Mavericks game against Denver. Dallas playing well. Great shot by Adrian Griffin as the Mavericks were up 12 at the half. But the Nuggets came back, and Dallas is down by 2 late in the game until Dirk Nowitzki hits the shot that decided the outcome. Nowitzki with the basket and the foul. He hit the free throw, and in the end, Nick Van Exel couldn't come up with a winning shot. Dallas eked this
regulation, trailing by a point. Steve Francis does some nice behind-the-back move before giving off to teammate Moochie Norris for the game-winning jumper. Check out Rockets coach Rudy Tomjanovich just as he drew it up in the playbook. Francis to Norris, who beats the buzzer for the dramatic play of the day.
The lights went out at the Fleet Centre in the third quarter with the Spurs up by 6. The blackout lasted 23 minutes.
Into the fourth quarter, Paul Pierce sank the three-pointer to pull Boston level at 70 points apiece, with the lights very much back on. The Celtics would edge 2 in front, only for Tim Duncan to get the layup and foul. He made the free throw. Boston leveled the score again.
Daniels along the bench.
Only for Smith to sink the three. 87-84 Spurs now. Again, Boston came back. They cut the deficit to 1, then took the lead from Kenny Anderson's jumper. Time for Smith to step up again. He scored 13 of his 19 points over the last 6.5 minutes. The Spurs in front again. Walker tried to salvage a time force overtime, but his three-point attempt didn't fall. Boston last beat the Spurs 5 years ago. A decision by the Atlanta Hawks coach Lon Kruger to insert Tony Kukoc for meaningless minutes in a heavy defeat by Charlotte cost him dear. The Croatian fell and broke his right wrist. He'll be out of action for 6 to 8 weeks.
Big guys make you pay. You come down the lane. So he
Finds Chauncey Billups, and he finds the basket in that amazing fashion. Look at this, not so much end-to-end as side-to-side as Billups sinks the alley-oop of all time for a world sports.
Phoenix means a look at the slam-dunking gorilla. The mascot who goes to great heights to please the Suns fans. Bo Outlaw trying to do likewise. 62-61 Phoenix in the third quarter against Memphis. But the night would end in disappointment for the home supporters after a career night for Pau Gasol. He could enter the Suns' lead, then gave the Grizzlies the advantage with a turnaround baseline jumper and finished them off with a hook shot. 31 points for Pau, a 5th consecutive defeat for the
game with the Chicago Bulls in the NBA may well be remembered as the game in which Shaq hit back. The huge Lakers center, who the Lakers believe has long been a victim of the hacker Shaq defense, finally responded to the harsh treatment with a flailing attack on the Bulls' Brad Miller. The overhand swing, which happily for Miller and Shaq's hopes of avoiding a long suspension failed to connect, came in the fourth quarter with the Lakers leading by 3 and Shaq on 19 points. Miller and Shaq's immediate punishment was ejection, though worse could follow. With the game tied, Kobe Bryant would then be the Lakers' go-to guy, but with 5 seconds left, his shot rimmed out, so the game went to overtime. And in overtime, the Bulls got it done, if only just. Kobe missing out again in the final 6 seconds, as Chicago hung on for a 106-104 win. But has his blushes spared by Ezra Williams, who picks it up and delivers the game-winning buzzer beater.
He's hosted Phoenix, looking for their 8th straight win. Weber misses the initial shot, gets the loose ball and stuffs it. He had 18 points, 11 rebounds in the first half alone. Suns down 6 in the fourth. Rodney Rogers from 3. He's got it. It's a 3-point game. The Kings, though, would seal it. Doug Christie, he's also got the range. Nails that. The Kings won it by 3. Elsewhere in the NBA, the LA Clippers snapped a 4-game losing streak by beating Toronto. The Terrapins lose possession here with a bad pass into the lane, but check out Juan Dixon. Sneaks in here and steals the ball from Tony Akins. Not only does he get the steal, he also gets the assist to Chris Wilcox for the big slam. Watch it again. Great pick and pass by Dixon. The Terps get the World Sports Play of the Day.
tied game between New Jersey and San Antonio. Todd McCullough with a big block to start a break. Jason Kidd to Kerry Kittles. The 2-point win for the Nets. The block on Steve Smith made it all possible. That's our play of the day.
Triple-double. Allen Iverson reaches another career landmark in the NBA. We head to break with more tennis scores down under.
Iverson had a career night for the Sixers against Houston. Fourth quarter, 94-87 Rockets. Iverson driving, getting the foul, somehow managing to get the shot to fall as well. Sixers down by 4. With Philly down by 1, more from Iverson with a steal from Eddie Griffin, taking it all away for the layup. Now Philadelphia in front by 1. Under a minute to play. Griffin making the turnaround jumper. He's hacked in the act. 17 points and 10 boards off the bench for him. It finished 99 apiece. In overtime, Iverson pulled up, nailed the jumper, 21 of 42 from the floor. Then he drained the three-pointer as part of a career-high 58 points. 112, 106, 76ers won it.
Charles Barkley with Dallas owner Mark Cuban ahead of the Atlanta Hawks Mavericks game. Second quarter, Johnny Newman feeding the Mavs Dirk Nowitzki for the three. It's a 10-point Dallas lead. Back came Jason Terry of the Hawks off the double screen. He sank the jumper and outscored Nowitzki 30-24 in the first half. Late in the third, Nowitzki replying with three. He had 40 points, and though Terry had 46, Dallas were victorious. Michael Jordan and the Washington Wizards against the San Antonio Spurs. Fourth quarter, Spurs up by 6. Jordan hitting the jumper from the free throw line to pull within 4. At the other end, with the shot clock winding down, Charles Smith pulling up from three-point land, getting it to go. He had a career-high 21 points. It was 80-73 San Antonio. Late in the fourth, 91-85 Spurs. Jordan driving, missing the jumper, but Jahidi White's there for the follow-up. The Spurs, Tim Duncan getting it to fall here off the glass. 93-88 Spurs. But then off the inbounds pass, Hubert Davis hit the long three, and the Wizards were within 2 again. One last chance for Washington here. Jordan dishing to Chris Whitney, but he missed the desperation three. A third straight loss for the Wizards, 96-91 Spurs. Here are the rest of the NBA scores from Tuesday night.
Takes the rebound, overthrows Frank Williams. But what about that from a sweet no-looker for the Brian Cook slam? Williams with a season-high 9 assists, and that one earns a world sport.
Hardwood. Hakeem Olajuwon facing the Hornets for the first time since he left Houston to play for the Raptors, and this is what he used to do for Houston. The Dream Shake. He led the Rockets to 2 world championships. On the night, Hakeem with 2 there, but he didn't have a very good outing. Struggles here, misses the fadeaway. Then another miss, completely open on that one, and then off the rebound, he misses the lay-in. Olajuwon 6 points, 5 rebounds. Rudy Tomjanovic did not appreciate that very much. Vince Carter blocks Coutinho Mobley, gets the outlet from Olajuwon, and how about that for a slam dunk? The Raptors were up by 16. Late in the fourth, the Rockets rally. Eddie Griffin with a 3. And it's the rookie again with another one from downtown. He wasn't done yet. How about an off-balance one? He can hit that too. 11 points, 3 for 4 from behind the line. After the Raptors go up 4 on free throws, Carter throws the long outlet pass to Jerome Williams for the easy slam, and the Raptors hold on, winning it by 6.